Hi guys, and thank you for joining us on this video. If you're new here, my name is Sunshine. Welcome to our channel, and if you're returning, welcome back, and thank you for rocking with us. On this channel, we discuss real things, real people, and real situations without the bull. So if you're interested in that vibe, go ahead and subscribe. I wanted to come and discuss this situation regarding the Minnesota female who's gained national attention after raising over $600,000 in donations after verbally attacking an innocent child at a playground who she claims meddled with her kids' belongings. The female has been identified as Shyla Hendricks, and the child that she was upset with is a 5-year-old boy who happens to be black. So let's take a look and see how this upstanding mother handles herself during this interaction, and we'll come back to get into it.
You call him the child? Did you call the child the word? It is my own business. You call him Okay, why don't you have the balls to say it right now again? Okay. Alright, that's what you say. Nobody dig into your
A little kid just did, you dumb.
That little kid, you call him the little child?
What if he acts like one, he's gonna
Are you about to hit him? You chase him here?
He took my son's stuff.
So that gives you the right to call the child 5-year-old the N-word.
If that's what he's gonna act
That's
like.
what you're gonna call him.
That's what he's gonna act like.
You know, that's a hate speech. And you can be the that.
I don't give
Huh. Okay, we'll see about that.
Okay, so we just watched that video, and the thing that bothers me the most is that there were several children out there while she was doing this, and she essentially robbed every single last one of them. She robbed the 5-year-old little boy that she was ranting at. She robbed her own child that was on her hip, and she also robbed every other child that was at the playground that day that had to witness such hatred and ignorance from a grown adult. There was no excuse for what she just did. I don't care if that child took something and knocked it all around that park. The last thing you should have been doing is yelling racist slurs at a child. A child. Most of us have taken our kids to the park, and I understand being frustrated at the park. Trust me, I get it. Kids are everywhere. They're screaming, they're running, they're unfortunately sometimes unattended. A lot of things goes on. But a normal adult reaction to when another child touches your child's things is to say, hey, bring that back. Sweetheart, that's not yours. Give that to me. Where's your mama? Excuse me, whose child is this? Whose kid? Somebody get your kid. That is the normal adult reaction when a child is running around unattended and doing things. Not to sit there and start calling this child all kind of names based on the color of their skin. That is disgusting. And you as a grown woman, there is absolutely no excuse for it. There's no excuse for anybody condoning her nonsense, because you are just as evil and just as nasty, and you are a part of the problem. And I also have a thing to say for whoever was watching the child that day. For the child to be able to meddle with her things allegedly, and for her to be able to chase and curse this child out uninterrupted until that gentleman stepped in and confronted her, lets me know that whoever that child came to the park with is also at fault. Because why were you not watching the child and keeping him in line? I also read that the baby is on the spectrum as well. So why wasn't he being attended to? Listen, we should all be able to go to the park and enjoy ourselves unbothered. But to my people, please stop sending these babies out on their own. These people are feeling emboldened, and it's getting real out here. We have got to start being honest with our kids about the current ways of the world and about how most, not all, but how most Caucasians feel towards us. We have to start warning our babies day one, because as you can see with this demonic harlot, they teach their kids hate from the times that they're sitting on their hips. You understand me? For her to turn around and be made aware that she's being filmed, for her to double down and say it with her chest, it makes my blood boil. And I wish I were there. I do. I wish I was there, because there wouldn't have been no talking to her. I would have turned her behind every which way but loose, from the front to the back of that playground. You don't have the right to traumatize our kids. I don't care if I was there. And of course, she wouldn't have been talking to mine like that. But I don't care if I was there. It's not my kid. It doesn't have to be my child. As a woman, as a parent, as a mother, I'm going to say something to you. I'm going to handle that, because you don't have the right to do that to anybody's child. That is wrong. I wouldn't care what race the child was. No child deserves to be robbed of their innocence and freedom to have fun at a playground. A playground. And there was absolutely no need for the little gift single or whatever the hell she created. There was absolutely no need for that, because she was not afraid at all. She turned around and looked square in the camera and let many more ends fly out of her mouth. And you know why? You know why? because she understands that this is America. She understands that she is a Caucasian female, and no matter what she does, so long as it's to a black or brown person, even if it is a child, she is right. And even when she's wrong, she's still right because she could have been right because she's white. Do you understand what I'm saying? And she understands that there'll be many who feel just like her and who will support her in her devilment. It must be nice. It must be really nice to walk around and know that you're essentially untouchable because you are white. It must be nice. It must be nice, especially when you find hate-filled idiots to align with you who are willing to pay you over $600,000 for being a proud racist. So much so that the funder of Go Send Go had to release a statement that stated that they closed the comments due to an overwhelming amount of racist comments that were left along with the donations. Now, being a woman from the South, this does not surprise me, not at all. These people are taught from day one to hate. They eat, sleep, and breathe bigotry because it is the only thing that makes them feel as though they have a purpose and a place in life. They're pathetic. And y'all made them mad. Yeah, I'm going to go on and say y'all, because now I did not donate to Carmelo's GoFundMe. I did not. However, y'all did, and that's y'all money. Y'all had every right to do what y'all wanted to do with you guys' money. But y'all know y'all pissed them people off. Y'all pissed them off by donating to that boy's GoFundMe. So they were just sitting back and waiting for an opportunity to let y'all know just how angry y'all had them. And this just happened to be the next thing that happened afterwards. So this doesn't surprise me. It's nothing new. Nothing that these people really do surprise me. Again, I'm from the South. I've seen it all. I've heard it all. I've been called every name. It don't even do nothing no more. It just is what it is. But before I go, I also want to say this because, yes, I did see this picture of the female kissing a black man, okay? And no, I'm not surprised about that either. Newsflash. Most, not all, but most who like to swindle and swing, fetishize black men and their bodies. They don't love them. They are possessive of them, kind of like property. Most women like her get their hearts broken by the black men and they become even more hate-filled, and it's always directed at black women and children. Now, when they're with the black men, they're your sister girl, they're your boo, your home girl, like they love you, they trying to get their hair done like yours, all this kind of shit here, because they have to be near the black girls to have the proximity to the black boys. You see what I'm saying? But make no mistake, she never truly likes or trusts the black woman. And women like this, they will never trust you because even history shows that their own men desire black women. And she knows that deep down inside, no matter what trick she pull out of her bag, no matter what she says, no matter how much access money or anything else that she gives him, deep down inside, he is going to maintain his natural animal-like thirst for black women. So yes, they'll date us, take kissy photos with us, but at the end of the day, to her, you are just still... Okay, guys, well, that's it for the video for today. You all let me know how you feel about this situation, the give, send, go, the public's reaction. Let me know how you all are feeling about this. Thank you for watching. I love you all, and bye.